Hey guys, it's good to
Hey.
see you. Did you guys have a nice weekend? Good Easter weekend?
Eh,
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, I am hurting all over. I hurt myself something fierce this weekend.
Really?
No. What happened?
I fell back to earth.
No. It happens to the best of us.
I've been riding
Yes.
on this cloud for weeks now, feeling so good, and I took a major dose of reality this weekend and fell back to earth, and I am hurting all over. Let's get into it. Let's talk all about it. This is Electric Gold.
From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Electric Gold! What beer y'all drinking tonight, boys? Electric Gold, hear the speakers explode. 3 mics, 1 couch, fresh beer so cold. Hot chicken takes, yeah, we season it bold. Oh, hell yeah, it's Electric Gold! Come on, you boys in gold.
All right, folks, this is Electric Gold. I'm Ryan. I'm here with John. That's Evan. And we are going to be talking about Nashville soccer and sundry other things. Thank you for listening. Evan, John, did you have a nice Easter weekend despite the disappointment that we had to experience on Saturday night? How'd it go?
Yeah, I was able to move past it, I think. I was very, very sad when I woke up Sunday morning. Just dealing with a loss. I can't believe we lost a soccer game.
I thought we were never going to lose again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked by it all. How about you, Evan? How was your weekend?
Oh yeah, it was good. I mean, I was definitely disappointed Saturday night, but there are other things in life besides the boys in gold, I suppose,
Huh?
like family and
Oh,
nice
I don't know
springtime
about that,
weather.
brother.
So yeah, had a good weekend. Thanks. How about you?
Yeah, it was good. Of course, the weather was really great and enjoyed it overall. But man, that Saturday night really was a bummer. So anyway, we'll soldier on. We'll try and make the best of it. That's what we're here for. Is keep this positive vibes going and not let one little stupid 17 seconds get us down.
Right.
I know one way we can cheer up for sure, guys, and that's by drinking some beer. What do you say we crack one open and drink
Yeah.
a beer this
What
evening?
a great idea.
Heck yeah. Genius.
All right, Evan, what are you having tonight?
Oh, okay. Well, boys, I'm having the FC Naples Blonde Ale. As you can see
Ooh.
right here, this is from the Hopsized Brewing Company down in Naples, Florida. And it's a delicious beer. I can only imagine that it's so crisp and refreshing to drink in the sweltering summer heat down in Southwest Florida.
Absolutely, that sounds great. Sounds like
Yeah,
a
it
good
does.
one. John, what are you having over there?
Yeah, I'm having this fantastic beer. This is the FC Naples Blonde Ale from the Hopsized Brewing Company in Naples, Florida.
Oh, wow. Sounds good.
It's a crisp delight. It's so good, and I'm very happy to be drinking it. I can only imagine how good it must taste in the sweltering heat of Southwest Florida.
Oh, that does sound like a great choice. Well done. And tonight, guys, what I'm having, it's the FC Naples Blonde Ale from Hopsized Brewery.
What?
Yeah, imagine the coincidence that we all three chose the same beer. How crazy is that?
Mind-blowing.
No, in all actuality, I have a good friend who is a manager there at the Hopsized Brewing Company. They're actually located in Bonita Springs, not Naples. Let's not get it twisted. But they are the official, this is the official beer of the FC Naples club down there. They are in the USL. They're currently first in the USL League One. I should say League One, not regular USL, but League One level. And they are first in the league right now.
Yeah.
They're in the Open Cup. They just won their first, and I think second round too. They're about to
You're right.
play an MLS team, aren't they?
They are indeed. They are set to play Orlando City, of all teams, on
wow.
April 15th, which means every Nashville SC fan should adopt FC Naples as their second club here in the next few weeks, because there's no one we hate more than Orlando, right?
Amen to that. Yes. So we're throwing all our support behind FC Naples, and they sent us this beer, provided it to us for free. And so, of course, we wanted to feature them on the podcast and just shout out Hopsized Brewing Company. They make a whole range of really great beers. And this is one of them for sure. The blonde ale is excellent. I highly recommend it to anybody. It's a really nicely designed can too. By the way,
It's lovely.
This is
It looks
really
great.
sharp looking. So if you're ever
It's delicious
down,
too.
yeah, if you're ever
Yeah.
down on the west coast of Florida, in that Naples, Fort Myers, Bonita Springs area, definitely check these guys out. They make some great stuff. So yeah. So any other fun facts about FC Naples, John, you want to share?
They, I looked them up. They were only founded in 2024. So this is
Right.
their
Yep.
third
Brand new.
season in USL League One. They're having a
Okay.
good season so far. They just won in
Yeah.
the league as well. They won 1-0 over a Greenville Triumph. That's a big soccer name for all you guys out there. On a goal
Yeah.
by Andres Farine. So yeah, they're rolling so far.
Yeah, so
Well
good
done.
on them. Thank you, Hopsized Brewery, for providing these beers to us. Remember, folks, for all of you listening, anyone who provides free beer to us, we're definitely going to drink it and feature it on the podcast. So don't
Yep.
be shy about sending it to us.
We'll drink it.
Anyways, here's to Hopsized, here's to FC Naples, and guys, here's to you. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Damn, that's a good beer. Damn, that's really
For
good.
real. That really is
It
good.
really is.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Wow.
go for a second one.
Go for it. All right. It's time to do the weekend review. Let's get this over with. After a week off, the boys in gold returned to action in the aptly named Windy City. This game kicked off a stretch of games where 4 of the next 5 will be on the road for the team. Chicago entered the match in 5th place in the East with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. And they've been led by Hugo Kuipers, who has scored 4 of the team's 7 goals thus far. Meanwhile, Nashville SC was riding high into the match, leading the Eastern Conference and sporting an undefeated record in all competitions so far this year. 17 seconds into the match, that all changed. A poor pass by Eddie Tagseth put Nashville's backline in a precarious spot, but they were mostly sleeping anyway when Chicago's offense, missing an injured Kuipers, by the way, sliced some nice but not unpredictable passes past the Nashville defense for a quick score by Philip Zinkernagel, which is the dumbest name in soccer. Chicago's keeper, Chris Brady, a recent U.S. national team call-up, played brilliantly throughout the match, making some incredible saves, including a magical block of Hany Mukhtar's free kick midway through the second half. And Brian Schwake matched the performance on the other side, turning away the few other chances that Chicago mustered. Unfortunately, Nashville was unable to equalize despite generating several quality opportunities, mostly thanks to Brady's performance. The game ended with Nashville earning its first loss of the season, 1-0 on the road. Fortunately for Nashville, the entire MLS experienced a pretty weird week. Toronto beat Colorado 3-2 in a testing match that saw Toronto score all of their goals after earning a red card, thanks to the fact that Colorado earned 2 red cards of their own, and they donated an own goal to the cause. New England took care of business against Montreal, winning 3-0. Real Salt Lake beat Sporting Kansas City 3-1. Columbus won on the road 3-1 versus Atlanta. What is going on in Atlanta? A brace came from Wissam Abu Ali.
Yes.
Philly continued their struggles by losing on the road to Charlotte, and Dallas blew out DC United on the road, winning 4-0, including another goal from Peter Musa. Austin pulled out the draw versus Inter Miami in Florida, while NYCFC could only secure a draw at home versus St. Louis. What the hell? Red Bulls of New York burned FC Cincinnati 4-2. That's after they lost 6-1 last week. Seattle squeaked out a 1-0 victory on the road versus Houston with a late goal from Paul Rothrock. And everyone look out, because LAFC is absolutely on fire. They won 6-0 against Orlando on the back of a hat trick from Dennis Bouanga, 3 assists from Son Heung-min, and also a goal from none other than Tyler Boyd, assisted by Jacob Schaffelberg.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And they still haven't allowed a goal through 6 games.
Ugh.
Minnesota beat LA Galaxy 2-1. San Jose is looking frisky after routing San Diego 3-0. And Vancouver won 3-2 over Portland with a goal in the 95th minute from Sebastian Berhalter. Despite dropping their first match, Nashville still enjoys a 2-point lead in the Eastern Conference standings, but there are at least 6 teams on their heels ready to pounce if they can't return to form quickly. There you have it, guys. A rather sad week in review. Pour one out for our undefeated season. What are your feelings after this? What are some initial reactions? I mean, we basically played to a draw, except for first 17 seconds where we were kind of falling asleep. But, John, what'd you think about this? Did you watch the game in its entirety?
I did. I watched the game in its entirety, not live. I joined later on. I had a show to go to, but I just kind of lackluster. There were several players playing below par. I felt we really were missing Patrick Yazbek in the middle of the field. I mean, he, of course, was on international duty. He went over to Australia and really didn't play that much. So he flew around halfway around the world for nothing. And then he wasn't really fit for the start of the match. So I don't know. Hopefully we can just put it behind us. Chicago is actually a pretty decent team. We've been talking about them since the start of the year, that they're actually one to watch out for. And I was really impressed, especially Brady. We talked about U.S. keepers last week. I completely forgot about him. That save on Mukhtar might have been the save of the season already in April, That was incredible. And Mbakatsi in defense really impressed as well. We're going to be seeing him in the World Cup with South Africa. So, there's, 28 more games in the season? I feel we'll probably lose a few of them.
Don't say that.
I'm just trying to be a little realistic, but hopefully we don't. But I don't know. We'll just have to deal with it and make the best of it. Learn from our mistakes.
The wind was really kicking in this game, and I don't think
brutal.
that was a zero impact to our game. I think it definitely had an impact to our passing and our ability to connect through from one side of the field to the other. Am I wrong on that?
Oh, no, not at all. There are 2 things that really affect a soccer game, and one of them is the pitch, like playing on artificial turf or whatever, or wet. And then the second one is wind. Wind really can mess up a soccer game, and we saw that. I mean, Chicago didn't play it out of the world themselves. It's just really hard to play in that kind of condition.
Evan, what are your initial thoughts about this?
Yeah, it seems like the international break kind of had a resetting effect on the league. It seems like teams like us who were maybe rolling pretty well had a bit of a stumbling block, and some of the other teams, were able to capitalize. Yeah, Saturday night I was very disappointed in the result, and just disappointed specifically that we didn't try taking it to Chicago. I mean, there was almost no high press from us in that match, and we usually do see less on the road, but I've never, not since BJ has been the coach, have I seen a game where we pressed so little. And so that was disappointing. Just seems like the intensity wasn't there. We were just flat. We were out of sync. I'm sure the wind did factor in, especially when you think about how much precision crossing we count on from the right side, Nahar and Espinoza. And I don't know, maybe that was it. Definitely Yazbek was, his absence was glaring. He has become so key to everything that we do, but it was almost like we came in a little bit cocky as well. And I think we paid the price for it. And, the fans, we're allowed to be cocky when the boys are playing well, but they're not allowed to. They got to stay humble, and they got to stay hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry, humble, and smart. That's what they need to be. Well, those are some interesting observations, but maybe a little bit too cocky, not pressing that much. Those are interesting things, and be curious what the response is going to be this coming week with the games that they have to play. I know it was disappointing, guys, but there's got to be some silver linings. There's got to be some good stuff that we can pick out of this game. So let's do that. I'm even wearing the shirt for it tonight. Let's
There
do
you
it.
go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love it.
Evan, we'll start with you. Do you have any oh hell yeah moments from this game or this week?
As a matter of fact, I do. I am going to give mine to one Daniel Lovitz. So not only did he achieve his 300th MLS game, but it seems kind of a perfect timing, I guess, to remind ourselves of how good he has been for us with this match against Club America coming up tomorrow night. If you'll remember, he was the player who struck the winning penalty for us against Club America back in the 23 Leagues Cup. And, he has always been so solid. He's an original boy in gold. He has started most of the time at left back. Most seasons he has been really, really good. He's always solid in defense. There are times when he is a really strong contributor on the offensive side with his ability to pick out good forward passes or even hit a cross if he's up the field. So that's where I'm going with mine. So, oh, hell yeah, Daniel Lovitz, 300th MLS game, and such a key and sometimes unheralded member of this squad.
Here, here.
Yep.
Sounds like it might be a little bit of a eulogy for him, but we'll just try and keep it positive. It might be the last oh hell yeah he ever gets, so let's celebrate him. John, do you have any oh hell yes for this week?
I sure do. Blocky Brian Schwake. Guy just keeps rolling on. There's nothing he could do about that goal. The whole team was asleep. Other than that, every time he was tested, he was up to the test. He made another one-on-one save. That's at least 3 games in a row where he's made a huge one-on-one save.
Yeah.
This one of Bamba, I think, was the one. And every cross, everything that he had to deal with the rest of the 90 minutes, just clean, solid catching. That's a really underrated skill as a keeper, is you're not giving up rebounds and second chances. And oh, hell yeah, Brian Schwake. The team in front of you might have let you down, but you did not let the team down.
Yeah, he seems so confident back there, doesn't he?
He's a good leader, yeah.
Every time the camera cuts to him, he seems like he is in complete control. He's chewing gum. He's just feels like, I got
He's
this.
cool. He's natural, yeah.
Increasingly getting less and less worried about. He was probably the biggest question mark coming into this season.
Yeah.
And more each time I see him play, I'm worrying less and less about old Brian Schwake.
For sure. He's a leader.
Yeah, and as the season has gone on, I think I find myself digging more and more into his backstory. And I mean, the man has paid his dues, and his story is really interesting in that he, took a chance on himself and went on a trial to Scotland and, began his career there as opposed to college soccer here in the States. And he played in Scotland for a while. He played in Spain for a while. So he's seen 2 really different styles of soccer prior to coming back here to the States and with Nashville. So, it's not like he just showed up out of nowhere and he's green as grass. I mean, this guy has paid some dues.
Yeah, he definitely deserves the shout out. All right, guys, well, let's move on. And I know this is going to be a lot easier than it's been most weeks, but it's time to pick out the thing that we didn't like the most from this past week. It is time for oh, hell no. All right, John, we're going to stick with you on this one.
Yeah.
What's your oh, hell no for this week?
My hell no is an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA. I could give my hell no to FIFA every single week, but in particular, I hate international breaks. They are the bane of club soccer. They ruin it every goddamn time. Every time players go all around the world. We only had maybe 4 or 5 guys that were traveling, and some of them were on youth teams or whatever. But the players that are still around, it's like they get a break and they may go on a little vacation or something. I mean, it's nice for them, I guess, but you get out of rhythm. And that was my big fear. I was like, after that 5-0 against Orlando, I was like, God dang, why do we have to enter international break right now when we are rolling it so tightly? Man, it ruins us. I know Barcelona back. I think even Pep Guardiola was the coach. The only time they would ever struggle was coming back from a FIFA international break, and they started calling it the FIFA flu. So I'm saying, oh hell no, FIFA flu. It's so hard to get back into rhythm once you're out of it for just a minute. So hopefully, we're back in this rhythm by tomorrow night. Please, Lord.
It definitely feels like it was disruptive to our momentum. Again, just for a few seconds at the very beginning of the game, they scored one of the quickest goals in the history of the MLS 17 seconds in. But after that, we did start to recover our juju. By the end of the game, I felt like we were dominating it, or certainly we were controlling it, possession, and we were getting many looks, but just couldn't get that conversion of the goal at the end. Evan, what about you? Do you have an all hell no for us?
For sure. I'm going to go ahead and give mine to the whole damn defense for not being ready from kickoff last night. I mean, they've got to know that when we're playing away, that home team opponent is going to come out firing. I mean, we do the same thing when we're at home, right? I mean, as soon as the ball kicks off, it's like race cars off the gate, and we've got to anticipate that. We know it's coming, and I'm thinking maybe we go back to what we were doing there for a little while. I think it was last season. We would take a kickoff and just immediately boot it up and out of bounds so that we could get up there and start pressing. Maybe we need to bring that back, especially on road games, but regardless, what we saw on Saturday night just cannot happen again because we are about to play 4 of our next 6 league games on the road. So, guys, all hell nah. When you are on the road, you have to anticipate that the home team there is going to be gunning for you from the opening whistle.
Yeah, and I think that they even employed that strategy of the long kick up the field. I don't know if Berhalter stole that from BJ or BJ stole it from Berhalter, but one way or the other, they actually did that to us, put the ball far up on our side of the field and put the pressure on us to defend it. So, yeah, I thought it was maybe the worst game we've seen Palacios play. Waledzi looked shaky. Eddie had a pretty poor game. Nahar looked good. I think Nahar had a really pretty decent game over there on the right wing. But yeah, man, the center of the field there with Palacios, Waledzi, Eddie Tagseth, those 3, I just feel like really were rocky, especially in the first half. All right, well, listen, guys, let's move on. This has probably given us all some food for thought because if you've been listening to this podcast all season, you're like, these guys are on drugs, man. They are just like feeling so good, feeling no pain at all, making outlandish claims about what's going to happen for the rest of the season. And of course, we are coming back down to earth today. So that's going to maybe give some different perspective for the next segment. It's time for the Nashville Hot Chicken Takes.
My hot chicken take is that these owners got skills to shake. Entertain the crowd and get on the field. 'Cause why the fuck not?
So, Evan, come spicy, come correct now. What's your spiciest Nashville Hot Chicken Take after seeing our first loss this weekend?
Okay, well, here's what I've got for you tonight. Maybe it was a good thing that we lost Saturday night because maybe that's going to give our boys in gold the chip on their shoulder edge that they're going to need to completely shut out Club America tomorrow night, because you know how important it is not to concede away goals. So hopefully our defense is going to look at this as a real challenge and be on a mission to go ahead and keep the clean sheet tomorrow night. So anyway, there it is for you, boys.
Spicy.
Yeah, that is spicy. And I'll say that I was looking at Club America's record and stuff. I'm not that impressed with them over the course of their current season.
Yeah.
I think they're like 6th or 7th or something in Liga, and they've won as many as they've lost. So I'm not just like blown away by them. I think we can run with those guys.
Yeah.
knock on wood. I believe that even though they're a Mexican team, it's supposed to be a higher level of competition than what we see in MLS. I don't think they're that far above MLS, and I think that, Nashville SC can compete with those guys. And of course, we know what happened in Leagues Cup a few years ago. So,
Yeah, most certainly.
John,
Yeah.
you got anything spicy for us tonight? What's your hot take?
I got some spice. I
Okay.
would love to share with you guys. So 2027 is going to be a radical year for MLS. It's going to be the season that we have a spring season that goes until May, and then coming back in August will be the 27-28 season.
Right.
I wish that was happening this year because I'll tell you this, everything we think we know about MLS come May 24th, when the league shuts down for the World Cup, will be completely different in the second half of the season. That's my assessment of how big the World Cup, the 2 months off, is going to be really, really jarring for every team in this league.
Mhm.
And I really wish we had the spring season that we could aim for, because we're so good so far this season. There's going to be a complete change after this World Cup break. So everything we think, like, there's teams that we are not thinking about right now that by the end of the season, we're going to be like, oh, we should have been thinking about them all along. So it almost feels futile to be so excited, because it's not going to be the same team after a 2-month break. That's my feeling. So I hope it's not too negative, but I feel that the second half of the season is not going to be anything at all like the first half of the season.
Maybe Philadelphia will win a game. Who knows?
They might even win one game this year. But even like Chicago, we just played them, right? There's a decent chance that Robert Lewandowski is joining them in the second half of the season. And you think about the impact last year that Thomas Mueller with Vancouver and Son Heung-min at LAFC had. A player like him would make even a bigger impact to a team that's already pretty good, And there's going to be other players. Like right now, Orlando City sucks. Antoine Griezmann is joining them after the World Cup. He could completely change that team. And if they manage to even win 1 or 2 games in this first half of the season, they might be a team to watch out for in the second half, Everything's going to change. And so I think we have to make the most of it. Keep winning, and hopefully we're still a team to reckon with in the second half.
Just build up that stockpile of points here while we can, because all bets are off when we come back from that break. It would make more sense, I guess, if they were doing that transition this year with that big break.
It's the perfect opportunity, and I don't know why they didn't use it.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
It's just like they made that decision a year too late or something. Should have done that decision last year so they could plan accordingly. Oh, well. I guess I'm not surprised MLS is doing something the hardest way possible.
Right. Yeah.
Had they listened to our podcast, they could have got the jump on that, because we've been calling for that for 2 or 3 years.
I know, right? Dummies.
As we do look around at what's going to happen with the MLS, it's probably worth us taking a closer look at some of the other teams around the league. So it's time to keep your enemies closer. So, John, who are you keeping an eye on now? Who's got your attention this week?
My goodness. The only team that has definitely had a better start of this season than us is Los Angeles FC.
Yeah.
They whooped Orlando City's butt. We did in the last game before the break. We beat them 5-0. Well, LAFC was up 5-0 at halftime against them, and it ended up with a 6-0 win. It's 3 goals from Buanga. He scored 3 goals in 8 minutes. And it was not 3, but it was 4 assists from Son Heung-min.
Right.
All in the first half. Yeah. That team is loaded. And what's crazy about it is that Tyler Boyd, of all people, is starting for them.
Right. On the right.
He's starting for them right now. Obviously, we're pretty happy with Christian Espinoza.
Yeah, I would make that change every time.
Yes, absolutely, every time. But every time that I'm glad he's playing well. I love to see him playing well, and I love to see the assist from Schaffelberg to Boyd for their 6th goal. That is a lovely touch that 2 former Nashville teammates have been able to hook up there. But man, the whole league is put on notice. Like you said, 0 goals allowed so far. They've got 14 goals scored.
Yeah.
And they're rolling in the CONCACAF too. Man, that is a team. On the other hand, Orlando City, what is happening there? That is 11 goals against with 0-4 in the last 2 games. And overall, they've allowed 23 goals in the first 6 games of the season.
Whoa.
I know they've got an interim coach right now, but if they don't find someone who knows what they're doing soon that can organize that defense, Antoine Griezmann is going to look around when he gets there and be like, what did I sign up for, you know? Because he's not going to play any defense for him, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, they've got a long way to go to get back as a competitive team.
LAFC, I guess I don't know the entire, like every season, the history of the MLS, but early returns, they are maybe trying to make a claim to be one of the best MLS teams of all time.
Oh, yeah, they've been good
For
since
sure.
day one. They had a smart business plan, and it's weird because they're, as far as fan base goes, they're kind of the remnants of the least successful MLS team of all time, which was Chivas USA, which was an absolute disaster on and off the field. But obviously they had a base to aim for, and so I know Will Ferrell is involved with them, Magic Johnson is involved with them, and there's people with a lot more money even than them that are kind of bankrolling the whole thing. But they've been smart about how they spend it. Boanga and Son Heung-min as a top 2 is lethal MLS quality. So, yeah, we play them on May 17th, and that is going to be one hell of a game here at Geodis Park. And I'd love to welcome back Schelfenberg and Boyd with open arms, but, man, I hope they don't do anything against us.
Right.
Amen. Evan, anybody you're keeping your eye on across the league?
Yeah, well, I was particularly interested in the Charlotte match. Obviously, we've got them coming up, but, it was about this time last year, I think, that I went to my first away game at Charlotte and had such a good time and was so welcomed by their fans. So anyway, I was kind of paying attention to Charlotte and Philly, and they gave us a match that was messy, muddy, and relevant because they played at a full-on monsoon, and I am talking like torrential rain there in that match, but Ashley Westwood opened the scoring in the 30th minute with a clean strike after Pep Beal carved Philly open, and Philly finally responded in the 78th minute with a goal from Danley Jean-Jacques, I guess is that
what a name.
that's pronounced, but assisted by Kevin Sullivan, who is, well, just guess, how old do you think Kevin Sullivan is, boys?
Is he 16 now?
He's 14. He's 14.
Oh
my God.
So anyway,
wow.
He's not even old enough for a permit, for a driver's permit.
less than 2 minutes later, Wilfred Zaha put Charlotte right back in front, and that was that. So Charlotte walks away with a 2-1 win and their second straight home victory. Again, the relevance here is because we faced them at their place in the big Saturday showdown, and they're coming in hot, and they've got momentum, they've got confidence, and they're currently just 2 points away from us in the East. So that's troubling, and they're physical, they're opportunistic, and they are absolutely thriving at home right now.
I will never forgive them for injuring Walker Zimmerman last season.
Yeah, that was the big downside, yeah.
And that will forever remain in my brain as I've got a vendetta against them for the rest of their existence for that. And they look good so far this season. So they're going to be right there with us, battling for the top of the East, I think, throughout the season. Well, speaking of that, guys, since we are looking at what's going to happen this next week, what do you say we do a little week in preview? There's no rest for the boys in gold this week as they once again face a busy schedule that includes both CONCACAF tournament games as well as another MLS foe. First off, Tuesday night, tomorrow, the boys in gold host Club America in Geodis Park. This will be the first leg of a 2-game aggregate round in the CONCACAF quarterfinals. Nashville arrived here by dispatching Inter Miami on an away goal tiebreaker. Everybody remembers that, right? Let's not forget. Let's take every opportunity we can to repeat that. While Club America edged past Philadelphia Union, not easily. They won the first game 1-0 and then tied with them 1-1. So it was just a squeaker by, and Philly does not look good this season. They're currently 6th in Liga MX with a record of 5 wins, wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses. Their featured player is Brian Rodriguez, their forward who leads the team in both goals and assists, though he's only contributed 1 assist so far in the CONCACAF tournament. Overall, though, Club America sports a balanced attack with many scoring threats, so it will take a strong performance from Nashville, especially the defense, to give them a shot at advancing. And then on Saturday, Nashville SC makes the short trip to North Carolina to face off against Charlotte FC. Charlotte's a worthy foe, as we were just saying. They currently sit in 3rd place in the East with 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, and a goal differential of +5. Pep Biel is their star, leading the team in scoring this season after providing 10 goals and 12 assists in 2025. They're coming off a 2-1 victory over Philly, as we were just talking about. But 2 weeks ago, they thumped the Red Bulls 6-1, though admittedly they played half of that game with a man advantage. Still, April is shaping up to be a challenging month for Nashville SC, and it will be a true test to see if their excellent early start was smoke and mirrors or the real deal. Okay, guys, so we know what we have ahead of us. We've got a game tomorrow night in Geodis Park. It's the last time we're going to see the boys in Geodis for a few weeks. And then we have the game in Charlotte. So I'm dying to know what's going to happen. It's time to break out the crystal balls, y'all. And Evan, we're going to give you first shot at this. Take a look at that crystal ball and tell us what you see.
All right. Well, let me gaze deeply into it and see what it has for us. Well, for tomorrow night's match against Club America, my crystal ball shows a 2-0 victory with 1 goal apiece from Sam Surridge and Hany Mukhtar. And then on Saturday, the old crystal ball shows me that we are going to draw 1-1 at Charlotte with a goal from Christian Espinoza. So there you go. That's what I'm saying, boys.
Nice. I'll take that draw on the road against a really tough opponent. Sounds like a decent week. John, your crystal ball, see it? Is it saying anything different?
I'm polishing it right now. Oh, crystal ball, tell me the truth of the week. Evan is almost right. Club America, this is going to be a hell of a game. If you're in Nashville, you better get there because, man, the last time we played these suckers, one of the craziest games, not only in Nashville SC history, possibly all of North American soccer history. It was a Sam Surridge's debut goal that tied the game 2-2, went to penalty kicks. America thought they had scored the winning goal. People were running onto the field. Evan and Liam were there. I believe you guys left, right? I'm going to bring it up, man. You know that I had to.
Yes.
But the referee said that the keeper moved off the line or something.
That's right.
And they got to retake the kick, and he ended up having the winner. Dan Lovitz scored the winning penalty kick, and we beat Club America before. And I remember that night very well because Evan called me. I get a phone call, 11-something at night, and I see it's Evan, and I say, oh, shit, he and the captain are in jail. And I'm going to have to drive down to Nashville and bail them out. They got into a fight with Club America fans, and it's all over. Now, he was astonished to find out that we had actually won the game.
Right.
So that was one of my favorite nights as an NSC fan. So hopefully tomorrow night's going to be even better. And I'll tell you how it's going to happen. Club America, you're correct, are in 6th place in Liga MX right now, and their fans are not happy. Their fans do not like the current team very much. They spend a lot of money. They are basically the Dallas Cowboys of Mexican soccer. They have fans all over Mexico. They always have a lot of money, but they never seem to fully get it together all the time. It seems like they always let people down a lot of the times. I mean, they still do have a pile of titles. They've won CONCACAF several times too. So it's not like you can laugh them off, but they're struggling right now, and we need to take advantage of it. And I predict that we will 3-0 NSC.
Woo!
And we need to pile on these goals because remember, we have to go down to Mexico City next week. That is one hell of an ask. I don't know if newer NSC fans have seen MLS teams play in Mexico. Crazy shit happens, and you can count on it. And if there is a way to get ahead, they will find it. And the referees are going to be against you too. The entire stadium is going to be against you. So we need to pile on the goals in this first leg to feel even slightly comfortable going into the second leg. So 3-0, 2 from Sam, 1 from Christian Espinoza. Then we play Charlotte, and I believe we're going to see that rotated squad, kind of like we saw between the 2 legs, Miami legs. Was it the Dallas game or Columbus game?
Mhm.
We'll see a rotated squad against Charlotte, I believe, because like I said, we play 3 games in 7 or 8 days. That's tough, especially with knowing that the second leg is in Mexico. So we'll see that rotated squad, and Evan is correct, 1-1, and I predict we'll see a first ever MLS goal for Woobens Pasius.
Ooh, give me some woobs. That's good.
Yes, show me Woobs.
And we'll probably talk about this next week, but Club America, when we go down to Mexico, they play in a new stadium, Azteca Stadium.
Well, it's a renovated stadium.
Okay, renovated stadium.
Yes,
Do you know how many it seats?
120,000.
Something ridiculous like that.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
it'll be pretty full. We're used to playing, Giota seats 30,000. We get 20,000 on a good night in there.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a very big crowd for the boys of gold to play in front of.
And it's one of the cathedrals of world football. It's basically where Pele and Maradona both won World Cup finals in this stadium. I mean, it is a beaut, but it is one of the toughest places in the world to play. It's an honor to play there for sure, but it can be overwhelming.
Wikipedia says that they seat 87,523 souls in that stadium. That's still a lot. Yeah, it might be more now. I'm not
Well,
sure.
no, I think the renovation actually rounded it down because they're renovating it for the World Cup.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So yeah.
But that's a massive
lot.
amount of people. That's
Yeah.
going to be the biggest crowd that our little team has ever seen and played in front of. So exciting, great opportunity. But boy, it's going to be a hostile environment for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a lot to look forward to. Guys, this has been a lot of fun. Even when the team doesn't do so well or we have to reflect on some hard times, we still know how to have a good time with it, don't we?
Yes,
Here at
yes,
Electric
we
Gold.
do. It's mostly about beer.
Yeah, that's right. That helps a lot. That helps to dull all the pain of life. It's just
and nothing
drink some beer.
tastes as good as free beer. Am I right, boys?
Yes,
the best.
my
It is the best
favorite
kind.
flavor.
Well, I sure appreciate the opportunity to talk to you guys tonight. Before we go, John, we've got all kinds of social media stuff out there. People can talk to us. People can interact with us. People can share their stupid ideas with us, and we'll put them on the show. How can they do these things?
Electric Gold NSC. We are out there. Every conceivable social media you can think of, we're out there. We're Instagram, X formerly Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Go watch our beautiful faces every week. Blue Sky. I can't even think of one out. Anything that's out there, you can find us, and always message us, whether it's instant message, comments on posts. Like us, love us, please. We beg for it. And anything you say, we're probably going to use against you on this podcast.
You definitely want to be following us now on whatever your favorite social media platform is, because coming up, starting with the Charlotte game, after that, we're going to be posting a question to our fans. We want their feedback, and then we'll be sharing that on the next episode. So make sure that you're following us and playing along with our stupid games.
Yes.
You definitely want to be in on this. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you guys for joining in. Thanks
Thank
to
you.
everyone for listening. And thanks again to Hopsized Brewing Company in Bonita Springs for donating this
Shout
fantastic
out.
beer.
So
really
good.
appreciate it. As always, we really appreciate all the support. And of course, even in these dark times, people, you got to keep on cheering on the team. You've got to keep on wearing the jerseys. Keep on going to the games. Come on, show up tomorrow night for the Club America game. But you got to keep on rooting on the boys. And of course, most importantly, you got to keep on saying it. Come on, you boys in gold.
Come on, you boys in gold.
Come on, you boys, and go!
We root for our team, we ain't never betraying it. Oh, hell no, it never gets old. Keep on cheering, keep on saying it. Come on, you boys in gold. root for our team.